All right, so here is just an update on the car bullshit. I called them Friday. Obviously, I don't have it because I'm miserable. But I called them Friday because I hadn't heard anything by 4. And I'm like, hey, like, is my car in at the dealership? Like, has it been trucked in and shipped up there from it being built? And they're like, no, like, we'll contact you when it's here. I'm like, well, okay, the date was like today. Like, I'm supposed to go get it Saturday, hand in my $1,500, put my plates on it, and go. No. So I don't know if it's gonna be another week. Long story short, I had a Mercedes. I sold it in March, paid it off, and because I still had some owing on it, and then the new owners put it in their name. Not an issue. But what I should have done was gone like a month, like sold it, waited for it to come off my name, and then gone to Honda dealership and ordered a Honda Civic. But who knows how long that would have taken? Like the world's just gotten worse. But things weren't that bad in March. Not that I remember. But that's when gas went through the roof. So like shit was going on. But like with interest rates hiking and everything, I wanted to be locked into something. But I wish I would have gone and got one because I wouldn't have been waiting. And I want to get back to the gym and have my freedom back because I take my dad's car to work and then I have to bring it right home and I can't go do anything and I'm like locked in the house, which I like the house, but that's not the point. So I don't know. I hope I have it in another week. Watch, they're gonna call today. Be like, oh, come get it. We're like, huh? No, I have to go to work tonight. I don't have time. But we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I sold my Mercedes. I had a GLK 350, 2011. It was just causing problems. Premium gas was shit. It was going up, like creeping up, but then it shot through the roof right after I sold it. Thank God I got rid of it. But I had enough, and it was just 3 potholes, cost me $600. Alternator went another time, like not like in total. Like I've had it for 2.5 years. Alternator went, ESL went, electronic steering lock. That shit's expensive. I broke a tone wheel sensor, 3 potholes, and then drove it all the way across town. And then I backed out of a spot at work in the morning, and I was like, okay, I'll go forward. Like it's fine. It was grinding. Like I couldn't even make go forward. So I had to back it up, like go all the way to the end of the parking lot, and drive backwards so I know I can have a tow truck come in and not like be in people's way to try to load it on a flatbed and get it out of there and then drop it at a shop or my house. That was a shit show too. I was done with it. And then something in the tailpipe, it was super noisy. It sounded like shit. It just wasn't the luxury vehicle anymore that I had seen it like to be. So like, well, I need to go something a bit more practical. But this new Honda Civic is costing me over 50 grand. So, and then GLK was, by the time I was finished paying for it, it was gonna be like 20 grand. Big difference. But I'm gonna try to rebuild or build my credit back up better. So hopefully this can kind of do it. But interest rates hiking, gas prices kind of coming down a little bit, but inflation still sucks and cars are expensive. But this thing will be better on gas, and having it have a warranty, it's a peace of mind that if anything goes wrong with it, I take the fucking thing back and they can have it, or they're gonna fix it. I know the oil changes, brakes, put gas in it. I know all that. Don't hate me in the comments for that. But with the, like, I did want a CLA 250 or a C300, 2016, 2017, so something used, but they're still 30 grand. Like, why am I paying 30 grand on a car that something's gonna go wrong? There's no factory warranty, there's nothing, and I just gotta pay to fix everything. So it wasn't a good idea to get a Mercedes, and I had to think smart. This was my next big purchase. I'm 32. I was trying to be an adult and be smart. What's that? But so I went with the Honda Civic Sport Touring Hatchback, 2022 model. They just stopped selling those and building them because they were getting on to the 2023s within the next week. So I put through an order for 2022 Honda Civic Sport Touring Hatchback, Meteoroid Gray Metallic, full tint. I didn't get the sport rims, which I thought I did, but oh well. Yeah, so I'm excited for that, and I'll do like a bunch of videos on it. Drive with me, car tour. I'll do videos and shorts, and you can find stuff on my Instagram about it once I have it. And it figures over the long Labor Day weekend, my dad's car gets a flat. To put the spare tire on, I had to drive it to work because I worked the holiday, and then it was just garbage from there. Shitty weekend, but I worked, got paid, made double time and a half. It's great. I had to work the shift before, the actual holiday and then the shift after to get paid, I guess. And I did. I had to drive my dad's car real slow, and I don't like to do that. I hate driving that thing on EcoBoost because it takes away all its power. But the Sport Touring hatchback as a turbo, I have a heavy foot. So I like to not go fast. Like, I don't drive recklessly. Never been pulled over. That's a lie, once. But they let me go. So that doesn't even count. It was in the Mercedes. Because I flew through an intersection and I didn't see the cop sitting there. It was like on a highway, but not highway. Speed limit was 70. I was going 105. That would have been 35 over. That would have been shit, but I moved over because they threw their lights on and they came up behind me and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm toast. I was like, you know what? I did it. So I wasn't gonna lie. Obviously, so I pulled over and then they pulled it behind me and they were getting out and I had my window down and I was great. I was like ready for it. Almost gonna cry, and then they got back in the car and took off. Like, they obviously got another call that was more important than me being pulled over and going fast. Like, I wasn't weaving. I flew through an intersection. It would have been 35 over, but they let me go. I was shaking and I got to work and I was like, holy shit, I'm never doing that again. And I didn't. So, lesson learned. Don't do that. Don't speed. But now with the spare tire on, I've been going like 40 in a 50. Like, I'm under the speed limit. But that's technically impeding traffic. Is it? I don't know. But I've been really good because we got to get this tire fixed and I need my car. So, but yeah, on a side note, I got, this is kind of backwards too. La Roche-Posay CC Cicaplast, I don't know how to say it, balm B5, soothing repairing balm, adults, children, and babies. I know they've like marketed this like as a diaper rash balm, but this is really good for us girls with dry skin because it's freaking amazing. This is my 4th tube of it. I know it's backwards too, but I'm just filming this on my phone. But this has saved my skin. I get really like dry and flaky skin that I like can't really find anything to repair it. Like, I need something so emollient, I don't know the wording for it. Last winter I used Ombre Elise Lait Creme Concentrate. It's a French brand, again, made in France. So is this. I know Avène is French too. All the French skincare is really good. So in the summer, I kind of use the gel by Clinique or CeraVe, which you've seen in my videos. They're like moisturizing lotion. But I still go for like something heavy because my skin's dry. I don't know, like I wash my skin, like my face twice a day. I do have really good skin. I really don't have any breakouts. I think I'm looking at some Botox in here eventually. But yeah, if your skin is super dry, try this. It's amazing. But, well, I'm gonna go have a shower, get some eat. I got a whole kitchen to clean up. Some potatoes to cook off for meal prep. I was supposed to be back in the gym this week, but that's not gonna happen. When it rains, it pours. It's shitty. But, yeah, so I will talk to you in the next one.